Excuse me, Master Jedi? Sorry, I just have to ask. Did you really take a mystic through that wilderness? Without an army? Incredible. And I'm stuck here in advisory capacity. I get to tiptoe through this week's diplomatic crisis. Lucky me.
A reliance on words rather than violence is the basis of civilization.
Still, I'll hang on to my blaster, especially now. The Gormak are moving an invasion force into the Pella-3 marches, a stone's throw from the Shrine of Healing. We had a bunch of research camps there excavating the local ruins. The Gormak swarmed them. Our researchers, they barely had a blaster between them.
That's most unfortunate.
There's a Jedi Master out there, Master Halicus. Maybe you've met. This Master Halicus thinks the Gormak are looking for something. Something worth raising an army to find.
This matter bears investigation.
I can get you a speeder to Camp Thesh. That's where Master Halicus took most of the survivors. You should know more about what the Gormak are up to, and how to send them packing.
Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka. Se gota do muti kihasa da puño, liz di woto.
Blind faith is as dangerous as paranoia. There's nothing wrong with being cautious.
Chaskruni do pat kurira, do kanki kung. Piti do tenyago kakajujo, da biska ku paliya. Chonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vokise.
A wise course of action.
Kuchusa yo mata chitoya, nam kanoya choski nawi. Umpa hupa, jikilia umpasa do biska. Chikospa inigudad ijigliska chanagawa.
Welcome. It's good to see another of the Order. Though we're in a poor state to greet you. We're facing a Gormak invasion. Their forces have destroyed every research camp between here and Pelath Point, and ransacked our equipment. I've had my own clashes with the Gormak, but I've never seen them this relentless.
The Lieutenant in Voss said you had a theory about why the Gormak are here.
We discovered that centuries past, this entire region was Gormak territory. I believe their return was no coincidence. I sent scouts to eavesdrop on the Gormak patrols. The Gormak are looking for something left behind long ago. They call it the Evok Nosk.
Perhaps this is something the Voss have encountered, or heard stories of.
Our Voss friends had no idea, and things of the Gormak don't interest them. The Gormak spoke of the Evok Nosk as capable of scorching the sky and turning Voss Ka to rubble. This Evok Nosk would present a terrible danger in Gormak hands. We must discover what it is and where before they do.
I won't let you down.
If the Evok Nosk is tied to this area's history, I would speak to the remaining members of the expedition. When a Jedi Knight was looking for artifacts alongside the Voss, and Padawan Kosh, he and his master were investigating a local Jedi ruin.
It sounds like we had a heavy investment in these excavations.
No, we were simply better equipped to defend ourselves. Oh, and a Gan Findsman came to the camp yesterday, offering his help against the Gormak. He's rather strange, but anything that helps us establish a pattern could be invaluable. Go safely.
The Mur must be found. Try again.
The Mur's power is not worth the price, Tolekda. I barely survived the last attempt.
Another Jedi. 2 may succeed. Ask.
Greetings. I am Knight Wen. I've been assisting the Voss in their search for a powerful artifact known as the Mur. But navigating these ruins, retrieving the Mur, getting ambushed by the Sith, perhaps you may have better luck.
The Jedi should learn all they can about the Voss.
Learn later. Find the Mur now.
Your basic is not quite up to par, Tolekda. You should investigate our findings so far. Allow me to explain.
Find the Mur. We will be grateful.
The Mur is part of Voss legend. They believe it will help the mystics have clearer visions, but it is no Voss relic. I found the Mur inside a Sith altar. I can sense its dark presence from here. We cannot let the mystics be exposed to it.
The mystics know so little of the Force, light or dark.
It is the Order's responsibility to guide them, for their safety and ours. The mystics are not Jedi or Sith. Their power is raw, unchecked. The Mur would offer too many temptations. It would be better if the Mur was never found. You and I can make sure of that. By destroying it.
I would rather have Tolek Da's permission.
We have no choice. Even if Tolek Da understood, he would never agree. You'll find the Myrrh where I left it. Inside the Sith altar. Do not linger, or you may attract their attention. There is a chasm nearby. You can dispose of the Myrrh there.
We have no right to keep the Myrrh from the Voss.
Then you must be prepared to face the consequences.
The Myrrh remains hidden. Will the outsider help?
Rest easy, Tolek Da. We have an understanding. There are many Sith within the ruins. Be cautious.
Tolek Da, I think I have something you're looking for.
The Myrrh. You survived. We are grateful.
Tread carefully, Tolek Da. The Myrrh is a dark artifact. It could corrupt the mystics. The Jedi understand this darkness, even if the rest of the Republic does not.
If there are more artifacts, the Voss could use your skills.
The Jedi have some sight. Stay. Help.
If you truly value my opinion, I will do what I can.
The Myrrh will go to Voss. I will tell the mystics of this. You will be honored.
If that is the price of our safety, I hope the Republic makes the most of it.
Master, am I glad to see you. There's so few of us here, and the Voss don't understand. Padawan Kosh, my master and I were investigating the ruins here. We discovered ancient Jedi technology inside, still working. Finding anything Jedi on Voss is major, but finding tech in working order... The Gormak were the last thing on our minds.
What's so special about this old technology?
Force. These devices are tied to it. That's why they've lasted this long. Most Gormak avoid the ruins. Outsider stuff. Taboo, you know? Not their new leader. Let us pack right inside. They ambushed us. Stole everything we recovered. I survived, but... Master Bakara, he fought until the end.
He was a brave man, and a true Jedi.
He took out a dozen of their strongest before the leader killed him. Gormak tech is already dangerously advanced. We don't even know what the ancient Jedi tech is capable of. Even if I was healed, I wouldn't last 5 seconds on my own. But you'd have as good a shot as Master Bakara did.
We owe it to your master and the Order to try.
I just wish I could be out there with you. Maybe I can't. Maybe not. The Gormak were still deep in the ruins when I escaped. You'll have to get past them to reach our dig site. And if you meet the Gormak leader, don't hesitate. He's a savage. He'll kill if he gets the chance.
Your long-lost tech, Padawan Kosh. This should be everything.
It all looks intact. But this is even more than we found. The Gormak must have kept searching. I can't thank you enough for this. The Order will be thrilled that we recovered this technology.
Couldn't let your master's sacrifice go to waste.
I could feel it when Master Bakara died. When you killed the Gormak leader, I felt that too. But it was different. It felt... good. My master would probably tell me I sound like a Sith.
Only a Sith takes pleasure in suffering.
Next time I'll be more mindful of my feelings. I hope there is no next time. This tech is too important to risk losing again. Soon as I'm healed, I'll get back to Voss. For the Order, for Master Bakara, for everything. Thanks.
I won't scorn wisdom, no matter where it comes from. I find that most intriguing.
Over the ranks up, Tim Shem, hevu nusa tu nuenga nusa hubahala. Isa una peramente. Jaloga zan quen?
What's a Veranticus?
Tak prehera tevus antmula, amuda daraje. Guahulo venezip, un cala zero rarutus. Quella unta mantalu, quella kansu urisato, fetuel ud.
Maybe I can help you get these creatures back to the wild.
Kahuta rena, kuna uda fasasa. Ukantu kwano mutsa de dut, ukana de ut afana ahar, hueva. Wensa, junun kula huru, zevratin kula sujufu. Ayustaga interchandogu, galgunda utake.
The expedition passed on their thanks for your help, and your education in Finesman's signs has proved useful. These discoveries complete a larger pattern. All these ruins explored or approached by the Gormak belong to the ancient Sith. Even the ruins Padawan Kosh investigated were once besieged by them, meaning this Evok Nosk, the Gormak seek, must be a Sith relic.
Any relic would have to date from the time these ruins were built. Perhaps as much as 1,000 years.
Or longer. And we both know how many terrible things the ancient Sith created. The main Gormak invasion force has been sighted. They've committed their forces to capturing a large Voss dam across the marches. This whole region was once covered by floodwaters, driving the Gormak out. Now I fear they've discovered the Evok Nosk near the dam.
I'd like to help, any way I can.
Speak to our scout Barrow. He brought news of the dam's capture. Dr. Chul has also sent reports of Gormak stealing equipment. More worryingly, another scout and a Voss commando were investigating Gormak movements. But only their astromech droid, T5BD, has returned. These scouts must be found. The Gormak have caused enough suffering in this senseless rampage.
I'll see that the Gormak leave empty-handed.
May the Force be with you. The Evok Nosk cannot fall into Gormak hands.
Master Jedi, I know the Order's not keen on the Voss, but this is an emergency. Beryl, Republic Scout. Voss Dam nearby's been overrun with Gormak. They've set up artillery all over the perimeter. Voss think they're defending the dam, but that artillery's in position to hit the Shrine of Healing. We have to stop them.
If this is a true threat, the Voss must be warned.
You know how they are with outsiders. Told me to mind my business and leave. Oh, I've seen how these savages work. They'll keep pounding the shrine until there's nothing left. Dead mystics, fleeing pilgrims, fire, rubble, Gormak everywhere. You think the Voss will want to talk alliance after that?
What can I do to help?
Destroy that artillery, and the commandos can clear out any Gormak left. Well, what are you waiting for?
I'll be there shortly.
Move fast. Gormak might see you coming and fire anyway.
The Gormak artillery's destroyed. The Shrine of Healing is safe.
Thought my hair would go gray waiting. Do you know how many people would have died if they'd hit the shrine? The Voss commandos sent a squad to investigate the commotion. Came back shocked. Said thanks, I think.
Maybe the Voss will take you more seriously next time.
Let's hope so. I guarantee the Gormak will try this again. We can't let our guard down now. Plenty of other targets. The Voss might have their visions, but we have good eyes. I'll need more scouts. We'll create a perimeter around the shrine. The Gormak won't shed a scale without us knowing.
You're willing to go far to protect the Voss.
That's what I signed on for. We're still a Republic, aren't we? You saved a lot of lives today. Might never hear it from the Voss, but thanks.